Hey, what's going on, guys? If you guys are a vapor and you know vaping's changed your life, it stopped you from smoking, hey, step up, man. Do your part. We need to start putting our voices out there and fighting against these false allegations, these false, things about vaping. A lot of us know that the vaping industry started off as like a $200 million business and went to $2 billion in 1 year. And the cigarette industry is over a $600 billion business, and vaping is definitely eating into their profits. So, obviously, the cigarette industry hates us. It hates vapors, it hates the industry, and it wants us stopped. But it goes deeper than that, because the states get paid off the tobacco. If the cigarette industry is losing money, that means the states are losing money. So we're up against two fights. And it's crazy because the first thing that the industry did was talk about there's not enough information. Really? Then they would say stuff like it's just as harmful, but with nothing to back it up. But we as vapors, we already know. I used to smoke Black and Miles, and I used to smoke at least 2 or 3 packs a day. I remember coughing up blood. I remember having the smoker's cough, and I'm 1 year and 7 months, and I think around 12 days, without smoking. So. I haven't coughed up blood in a year. It took about a month for that to go away, and the smoker's cough is gone. So that lets me know that vaping has done a lot for my health. So I can't tell you stats and information on it, but I can tell you details what's in the juice. I can tell you what it's done for me personally, how it's affected my health. So everything that the cigarette companies are saying, everything that the states are saying, everything that the government's saying is completely false. And they want to talk about nicotine. Come on. Get your information right. Yes, nicotine is a drug, okay? But it's in the cigarettes, but it's comparable to a cup of coffee. Google it. So if you're going to boycott the vape industry, you got to boycott Starbucks. As much as I hate to say that, because I love my Starbucks. I love my white chocolate mocha. But hey, you got to keep it fair. You got to keep it on an even playing field. So if you're going to say one thing about one industry, you got to go after the other. So if you're going to turn around and say nicotine's in the tobacco category, then you need to go ahead and go to Starbucks and start boycotting and getting the signs out there too, and saying, hey, if you can't have this, you can't have that. It's that simple. But listen, also the popcorn lungs. Look, bottom line is they're coming up with something else. They're realizing that the vape industry is kind of stepping up. They are fighting, but we're not 100% unified, and that's what we need to do. But they're trying everything. The not enough information thing, that didn't work. Okay, then they're just as bad, that didn't work. Okay, so now what they're trying to do is come up with actual things. Yes, the popcorn lung thing is true, but that's not for a majority of the industry. It's because the big companies, the big tobacco companies, they're trying to get into the industry. If you can't beat them, join them, is what they're doing. So they're making it with stuff that's not supposed to be into the e-liquid. Then you have the El Cheapo juice that they get at the gas stations. Those are companies that they're not credible. The juice is horrible. If you want some good quality juice without the stuff that apparently creates the popcorn lungs, go to a vape shop. Talk to someone. Go to a credible company, a credible business that's going to sell you the proper juice that should only have 5 ingredients. 5, and nicotine's 1, and it's optional. Artificial flavoring, artificial sweetener, propylene glycol, and vegetable glycerin. That's it. Anything else you need to run away from. If it tastes different, if it tastes weird, if it tastes like it has some type of alcohol or some type of extra additive or aftertaste that's just not sitting right with you, throw it away. Go buy something that's actually good. Buy something that doesn't have that extra nasty oomph to it. Okay, I just had to get my 2 cents in. But we need to start stepping up together. The shops need to come together. Shops, talk to your customers and, bring them on board. Let them know. People say the petitions don't work, but hey, what's it gonna hurt? Start asking your customers to start writing letters and what vaping's done for their lives. Collect them. If they got time and they're gonna sit around and chit chat with you, in the vape shop and just come and just vape it up. Hey, hand them a piece of paper, hand them a pen, and have them write a letter and have them sign it and say, hey, look, I'm gonna put this towards good use. You're gonna help fight, and that way all they have to do is just once. But we need to start working together. Some shops, it's about business. I've heard stories of shops having shop wars. We're fighting one big battle together. You gotta remember that. You gotta know that. For every 10 people, there's 7 smokers. So, there's a lot of business to go around. So there should be no bickering between us. We need to stick together. We need to fight together. Support each other. I've bought batteries, I've bought RDAs, I've bought juice from other shop owners, and I own my own shop. So, there's enough business to go around. We need to work together. We need to fight against the real cause, which is they're trying to kill us with the cigarettes. They want us to go back to cigarettes because it helps their business. They're trying to get rid of vaping. So step it up. Let's come together. Let's get the right information out there. Let's stop being silent. Let's start voicing our opinions and voicing the facts, the truth, the things that we actually know because we have the experience. No, we didn't have to do any type of studies. Yes, it's good to get those studies. It's good to get that information. Let's do that too. But I know I have a vaping testimony, and I know you do too. So let's share those testimonies. Hey, you guys be good. Keep vaping. Let's fight together.